This end-stage kidney disease patient is avoiding dialysis today, all thanks to simple foods. Here are those foods. An 81-year-old man with stage 5 kidney disease was about to begin his first dialysis session, but something went wrong. The dialysis solution entered his body, but he couldn't urinate, and he was unable to continue with dialysis. With very little kidney function left, he realized there was only one thing to do: find an alternative to dialysis. He started searching the internet and eventually came up with a plan, and it worked. He managed to avoid dialysis and remained stable at stage 4 for 3 years. Today, we're going to look at what this man is eating to avoid dialysis. Stage 5 is not the end, a success story. Today, I want to share a success story with you. You are in stage 5, and there seems to be no option left except starting dialysis. You begin learning about it and take a course. You are ready, but even dialysis fails. So what's left when even dialysis fails? With dietary and lifestyle changes, you return to stage 4 and stay stable for 3 years with significant improvement in GFR levels. Now, imagine this isn't just a story, this actually happened. You see, this is a case study published in a peer-reviewed medical journal, the World Journal of Nephrology and Urology. Not only is this story 100% real, but we also have access to all the records and information on how this stage 5 patient is avoiding dialysis. There is a lot we can learn from this case study. So, what I want to focus on today are the foods this man is eating and the supplements he is using, because this study proves that they are key to avoiding dialysis. If you find this interesting, please like this video and consider sharing it with a friend. You see, this man doesn't need dialysis today, and he is still thriving thanks to the kidney protective diet he discovered. This is a very recent publication we are looking at, and they followed the patient until 2023. This 81-year-old man started peritoneal dialysis in 2019, but it didn't work for him, and he had to find his own solution, a diet. The big question: what diet is he following to avoid dialysis at stage 5? Can you guess what diet helps avoid dialysis? Could it be the raw meat diet, the keto diet, or the carnivore diet? Well, can you guess the one and only diet that has kept a stage 5 patient from needing dialysis? That's right, the answer is a low-protein diet, a diet that completely eliminates animal protein. So, not keto, but the exact opposite of keto. Because as we see here, as soon as he removed all animal protein and replaced it with just a small amount of plant protein, he no longer needed dialysis. Again, guys, this comes from a peer-reviewed journal. This really happened. It is 100% documented that limiting protein is essential to delaying dialysis. So, if you're about to head to the comments section and type 5,000 words about how kidney function can't improve unless you eat enough liver, meat, or grass-fed animal products, or anything else from a high-fat diet, bring me a peer-reviewed study to back up your claim. Science says that if you are a stage 5 patient and want to delay dialysis, you need a low-protein diet. You will not find any evidence in medical literature that a stage 5 CKD patient can survive without dialysis on a high-protein diet, a keto diet, or a carnivore diet. But if you can find a study proving me wrong, share it with me, or keep watching. The foods this man is eating to avoid dialysis. Now it's time to look at the foods this man is eating to avoid dialysis. One of the key points in this study is protein intake. Protein control is truly the foundation of today's kidney diet, there's no doubt about that. So, this stage 5 patient and his doctor removed all animal protein from his diet and replaced it with only a small amount of plant-based protein, but not too much. Remember, each patient must have a personalized protein intake, right? My advice to you is to know your daily protein limit and stick to it, just like this 81-year-old man is doing. But this does not mean you have to completely avoid protein, just animal protein. In fact, he is actually eating some plant-based protein, specifically from legumes and grains. But I thought beans and legumes were banned in kidney diets. Well, they were for a while, but not anymore. You see, today, legumes are considered superfoods when it comes to kidney health. Some legumes you may want to consider adding to your diet include chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans. Chickpeas are an excellent source of fiber and are a staple food in many cuisines. They are used to make hummus, a super delicious and healthy dish, and they are also rich in resistant starch. This is a type of fiber that resists digestion in the small intestine and reaches the colon, where it nourishes the beneficial bacteria in our gut. You may already know that gut health is key to kidney health, and this superfood is especially beneficial for people with diabetes. Hummus has even been studied because it is a carbohydrate source that does not spike insulin levels. Another legume you may want to consider is soybeans. Soybeans are commonly consumed in Asia in various forms, including tofu and edamame. While they have many health benefits similar to other legumes, there's one reason why soybeans are particularly great for kidney diets. They are one of the only plant-based protein sources with high biological value, meaning they contain all essential amino acids. A patient on strict protein restriction can benefit greatly from getting a small amount of protein from this food. All of these legumes are also high in protein, so it's important to eat them in moderation when adding beans and legumes to your diet. But there's one legume you can actually eat freely: green beans, also known as string beans. These beans are much lower in protein and calories than any other legumes, which means you can eat them more often. What green beans are rich in is antioxidants, which are crucial for protecting your kidneys from oxidative stress. Remember, oxidative stress is a powerful cause of kidney damage, and legumes and beans contain various antioxidants such as polyphenol, flavonoids, anthocyanins, vitamin C, vitamin E, selenium, zinc, and manganese. These antioxidants help neutralize free radicals, which cause oxidative stress, and repair cell damage. Antioxidants are much more important than many people realize. A very recent meta-analysis published in the Cochrane Library found that antioxidant therapy can actually improve kidney function. While you can get some antioxidants from food, like beans, they are so beneficial that you may also want to add some vitamins and other nutrients. But don't go anywhere yet, there's more to this diet that helped this man beat dialysis. Let's talk about grains. Which grains are best for a kidney diet? There are some very healthy complex carbohydrates with a low glycemic index, such as bulgur. Bulgur is one of the whole grain products with the lowest phosphorus content, which is crucial for people with kidney disease. You don't want to overload your kidneys with too much phosphorus, right? Bulgur is also a good source of B vitamins, magnesium, iron, and manganese. It's also packed with fiber, which is important for digestion. Make it a regular part of your meals. You can use it in salads, soups, pilafs, and many other dishes. Another whole grain with a low glycemic index and low phosphorus content is wild rice. Wild rice isn't actually rice, it's a whole grain. This means it has a lower glycemic index and more fiber, nutrients, and vitamins than any other type of rice. It also has less phosphorus than brown rice and comes with many health benefits. Wild rice can contain up to 30 times more antioxidants than white rice. You can cook wild rice just like regular rice or use it in rolls, stuffing, and various other dishes. There are many other options when it comes to grains. Many kidney patients also eat pasta, rice, and bread as part of their diet. These foods can be helpful in meeting your daily calorie and carbohydrate goals, especially for those following a very low-protein diet. Another great addition could be renal pasta. Renal pasta is specifically designed for people with kidney issues who struggle with limiting protein intake. Some brands even add kidney-friendly vitamins to their products. This case study does not mention what fruits and vegetables the individual was eating besides grains and legumes. If you want to learn more about the fruits, nuts, and other foods proven to help you beat kidney disease, stay tuned. Now, it's very important to note that some foods we've discussed can be eaten regularly, but some legumes, in particular, should be consumed in moderation, okay? That's because they contain protein, and we need to limit protein intake. However, a little protein is still a part of a kidney-friendly diet, just not from animal sources. Why is avoiding animal protein the key to preventing dialysis? Why is avoiding animal protein the key to preventing dialysis? You see, this article goes into great detail about why animal protein is bad for you, while plant protein is much better. One reason for this is that you get less protein from plant-based foods compared to animal-based foods while getting more fiber, antioxidants, and other nutrients. Remember, limiting protein intake is our #1 goal in a kidney diet. But there's more to plant protein than that. This study also shows that plant-based foods offer many other benefits for CKD patients. You see, these 3 key factors explain why this 81-year-old man has been able to avoid dialysis. First, reducing urea production. Protein metabolism produces urea, which builds up in the body and damages the kidneys. This is something we measure through BUN levels. When this patient started avoiding animal protein, his BUN levels dropped from 85 to 54 milligrams per deciliter, a significant decrease. So if your BUN levels are too high, consider reducing your protein intake. But there's more. Ammonia, another byproduct of protein digestion, is toxic to the body and can be reduced by lowering protein intake. As we can see, acid load is another crucial factor. Which supplements help this man avoid dialysis? Which supplements help this man avoid dialysis? One of the most important aspects of managing end-stage kidney disease is balancing acid load. While diet plays a key role in this, sometimes it's not enough. And it's no surprise that he was also taking sodium bicarbonate, 325 milligrams twice daily, to maintain his serum bicarbonate levels at a minimum of 22 milliequivalent per liter. Because, as this case study highlights, using sodium bicarbonate may be key to avoiding dialysis. So, a question for you: are you keeping your serum bicarbonate levels in the right range? And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. Goodbye.